my unbelievable V family all over the freaking planet, this is officially the most gorgeous upline ever to exist on the planet. Your chief, Padman Senatiraja, with muscles, or muscles as you call them, all right, sitting here in Dubai, super excited, just doing a summit with all our leaders from Middle East and North Africa, and we're going to do this kind of summits all over the world. Super excited because, as I said the last Wednesday message, we are fine-tuning, super fine-tuning VCon, which is going to be the greatest network marketing event in the history of the world. Spend a week with Dato Sri Vijay, all right, and it's always magical to be in his zone, especially when you need it, all right, or even if you don't need it. But nowadays I realize that I don't even have to ask him the question and I will get the answer simply by being in his zone, all right. So to all of you, if you're not in somebody's zone, like I said a few Wednesday messages ago, if you think you are this one-man, lone ranger, networker who doesn't need anything, doesn't need guidance, doesn't need knowledge, doesn't need inspiration, you are a moron, all right, of the first order. Everyone needs somebody. Everyone needs to be in somebody's zone, all right? And if you empty your cup and quell your ego, you can embrace knowledge, inspiration from anyone and anything actually, all right? So stay in somebody's zone, guys. Right? Somebody's got to keep an eye on you so you don't get lost on this journey of life. Now, this Wednesday, I was reminded so much by somebody who I love dearly about how important it is for us to manage the energy we send out to the world. That sometimes you could have a smile on your face, but not necessarily communicate the right energy to the world. And this Wednesday message, I need to talk to you as networkers, as uplines, as people today who are no longer living a life of individualism. That whether you like it or not, being in the family of Dato Sri Vijay in Japa, being a networker, being an upline, okay, whether you got one downline or 1 million downlines does not change the definition of upline. So even if you're brand new and you have one guy you signed up, you're still called an upline. There's no difference between you and me. Even though I'm upline to millions around the world, the definition of our role, our duties, our responsibilities have not changed. And sometimes we have to recognize the fact that we're human. So we have bad days. You have a bad day, I have a bad day. All right? I bet you everyone has a bad day once in a while. Especially in our industry. Our industry is about, almost asking to achieve the impossible. That most of us started our journey with nothing, all right? And most of us started our journey with zero network marketing experience. And somewhere along the way, somebody showed us a presentation. We signed up. Our dreams became clear in our minds. And we want to be a max out king and queen and earn anywhere from 12,500 to 22,000 US a week, depending whether you are gold or diamond or blue diamond, which I think you should achieve higher rank. But this may seem like an impossible task. But when you read it again, it says, I am possible. Like I always tell you, that as long as you recognize the fact that it's possible, it's possible. Now you start this new journey with us, but this journey is challenging. All right? And challenges come in different shapes and sizes. It's not, every video I talk about challenges outside, the government, the Google, the thing. But sometimes, to be honest, those challenges come and go. But we face internal challenges. We face challenges within ourselves, whether it's self-doubt, whether it's moments where we feel like giving up, in the tough days, when nothing falls in place. And in that moment of time, all right, you have this negative aura. And the tendency today is for you need to talk to somebody. You need somebody to express, pour out that negative aura. And the biggest mistake people make in network marketing is they think they become close with their downlines. Because we practice a form of strengthening of relationship. I always talk about relational leadership. and you think you and your downline have become best pals, childhood friends, brother and sister. I love you, bro. I love you. I love you. I love you. And then for one moment of weakness, you feel it's okay to share your negativity down, to share your pain, to share your moments of anguish or almost giving up with the people closest to you who are still your downlines, or worse off, crossline. You must never, 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 ever do that, no matter how close you think you are to them. Because without you realizing, you are taking some level of negativity from yourself and sharing with people who are not built with that mindset to survive that negativity. It becomes a virus, it becomes a cancer in your organization. That's why from day one, Dato Sri Vijay Japa taught me one fundamental truth in network marketing. Negative up, positive down and cross. Right? The negative does not go anywhere except up. That you guys can pour all your negativity upwards. Alright? To all your uplines. And ultimately you can reach me. You'll find a way of reaching me. Alright? And we know how to absorb it. We know how not to allow your negativity to impact my day. Right? Because I'm on WhatsApp with thousands of networkers every week. And sometimes they all pour out their negativity to me, and I know how to handle it. I'm a leader, I'm an upline, I'm your chief. I've been trained by the best, Dato Sri Vijay and Japadas Bismarck. But when you push any form of negativity down, it can destroy a networker. It can destroy an organization. As much as the temptation is so great that you are desperate to talk to somebody, all right, or desperate to pour your heart out to somebody, don't. Because you have no idea how that person will accept it. You have no idea how strong or how weak at that moment is that person, and how badly your negativity, even though you're sharing it on a social level, can destroy that person. Positive down. On your worst day, you should be trained. Positive down. On the day when you feel like giving up and jumping off the tallest building in your town, all right, positive down. Negative only up and nowhere else. I need you to practice this fundamentally. Now comes the next question. If negative is coming up to you, all right, don't entertain it for 1 week. Don't entertain it for 1 month. Don't entertain it for 1 year. Listen, absorb, understand, all right, reverse the attitude. Reverse it back to positive. Redirect that downline. Refocus that downline on max out their dreams and what they need to do. Realign that person's thinking. But if you hug that person and cry together with the person and add to the negativity with your problems, kalas. Whole organization, cancer, die. Instantly. I've seen this in 20 years. That your attitude, your choice of words, the tone of your voice, that energy that you attach to your words can make or break somebody. Alright? From even the simplest words like I love you, alright, or stand up, or be strong. As long as it comes from your heart, it must be matched with the right energy. You cannot say I love you to somebody and you actually hate that person. That person will know you are bullsugaring, and they will know that the words are not real and not sincere. That I have learned this over 20 years of watching Dato Sri Vijay, watching my mom. Alright? And I'm telling you, the power of positive energy, the power of the spoken word with the right energy, the power of sincerity, of listening to somebody but turning that person around and not being fuel to a negative fire is unbelievable if you practice it. That everyone said, Chief, we love coming to see you, we love spending time with you. It's not because of my good looks, not only because of my good looks. It's because I carry a positive energy, because I believe in this. That I believe life isn't that bad. Alright? I don't believe that any challenge can destroy who I am, who has been built by my mother, by Dato Sri Vijay, by God. I don't think any challenge is too big for me to handle. That I'm built to last. That I look back in my life, and at that moment, 10 years ago when I felt like giving up, 15 years ago when I felt that it was the worst thing in my life, today I look back and I laugh. Because you know this too shall pass. So you must practice this mantra to the perfection. That negative up, positive down. But the positive down must be so strong, so overwhelming, that your mere existence and your smile can change an organization. Alright? That any form of negativity coming to you, redirect it, realign it, reverse it. And you don't have to be Superman. You just have to be somebody who cares, somebody who believes, somebody whose words don't only come from the mouth but from the heart. That you cannot underestimate the power you have to change lives positively. And you cannot underestimate the power you have to change lives negatively also. So with power comes responsibility. With great power comes great responsibility. Just practice one rule in life. Negative up, positive down. And the negative up cannot be permanent. You cannot be in a permanent state of negativity. It will destroy you and the people who depend on you. That if you really want to live a life of beauty, if you really want to practice a philosophy called life is beautiful, count your blessings. Don't count your problems. This is how I choose to live. And this is why Chief is always happy. I love my life. Are there challenges? No problem. Negative up, Dato Sri Vijay. But positive down to all of you guys. So this is your Chief saying, make this week the greatest positive week. Make this week about raising BV, raising checks, raising people, raising yourself. Make this week about change, rise, conquer. Make this week about VCon Malaysia 2019. Make this week about living life to the fullest and making sure your life is always beautiful. This is your Chief saying, I love you.